CH10 Station for Excellence.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the news at 7. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. On the news details. Landmark project are set to be inaugurated by President Muhammadu Buhari during his working visit to Lagos State. Ahead of the inauguration, project sites are live and busy with final preparations as the state digs in to give President Buhari a rousing reception. Ademi Taiwo has more.
For the next 2 days, the seat of power will shift to Lagos State, where President Muhammadu Buhari is scheduled to inaugurate landmark projects. As part of efforts to showcase the beauty and glamour of Lagos during the visit, the landscape of the city is already changing, with the state government and residents alike leaving nothing to chance in order to make the visit memorable.
The catchphrase "Eco for Show" is associated with Lagos State, and it speaks to the flair, the class, the elegance, and razzmatazz that is brought to bear in whatever Lagos State touches. All that are expected to reflect as the preparation for the arrival of Mr. President enters the final phase here at the Marina Station of the Blue Rail project.
As you can see behind me, the state guys are on set, building up the stage where Mr. President is going to give his speech, and then we have brandies all around that shows what the program is all about.
This is J.K. Randall Center in Onikon, Lagos. It is a modern-day museum and one of the landmark projects that President Muhammadu Buhari is expected to inaugurate on the date of his visit to Lagos State. Here at the facility, we also have workmen trying to put final touches to their preparation for the president's arrival.
And also, I believe you've seen some people around walking around in manholes. We have the Nigerian Foundry manhole, which will be installed. Because there will be so many vehicles that will be coming into sight.
For residents of the state, the working visit by Mr. President puts the state at the threshold of transformation.
So it's going to have very, very good positive impact on the citizen. I expect us to benefit from it.
President Buhari is also scheduled to inaugurate Lekki Deep Sea Port, Rice Mill Imota, 6-lane rigid pavement Deep Sea Port Access Road, Eleko, alongside others. In Lagos, Ademi Taiwo, NTA News.
Clerics have advised members of the congregations to follow honesty and integrity to be their guiding principle in choosing leaders in the next month's general elections. Benga Oloyede tells us more.
Speaking during the Sunday service, clerics advised Nigerians not to vote any candidate that cannot reflect the future desire for Nigeria in general election.
Encourage our members, all of them, irrespective of your bias. We don't force anybody on a particular political party, but take your card, get your card, and vote your choice of candidate. It's very paramount. We have to emphasize that.
Leaders should know that they are there for God and for the people. And they should not forget that people kept them where they are, under God. And if God did not approve their being there, they wouldn't have been there. So while serving, they should consider God and the people they are leading, because there's an account they shall give to God.
Very strongly, the Lord will take up this country into a better state, because without God or without Jesus Christ, we can't make it in this country.
According to the Independent National Electoral Commission, the presidential and National Assembly election is slated for February 25th, while the governorship and state assembly election is fixed for March 11. In Lagos, Benga Oloyede, NTA News.
On entertainment news, Yomi Gold and Bright Okocha are separated with their wives. Wabufo Uye has the details.
Nollywood actor Yemi Gold has announced the breakup of his second marriage 1 year after tying the knot with fiancée Mena. Gold, who announced the dissolution of the marriage, said, "Mena is a good woman who deserves to be loved by the right man and urged the public not to blame her for her failed marriage." The actor divorced the mother of his two children, Victoria Ige, in 2020 before marrying Mena. Similarly, all is not well in the home of famous comedian, actor, musician, and producer Bright Obocha, popularly known as Basket Mouth, as he has announced that he has separated with his wife Elsie after 12 years of marriage. Still on entertainment news, Nigerian singer Oladapo Oyabanjo, popularly known as the Banj, has confirmed his release from Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission ICPC custody. The singer was released on Friday after spending over 72 hours in detention. He was arrested by ICPC in connection with the alleged diversion of funds in Empower program. The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development has invited the ICPC after discovering discrepancies in the payment to beneficiaries of the program, which started in 2016. In Lagos, Wabufomoye, NTA News.
And that ends the news. Thank you for joining us this night. I am Urabukola Akonde. Good evening.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful, and comfortable environment for your event? Then NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place with about 3,065 capacity. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding reception, birthday party, church, and school end-of-the-year event. Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars, or workshops. With just 150,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered and aired on our social diary program, Maryland. For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tejesho, or call our telephone number, Chibuzo 0812 324 5519, Gmo 0803 830-1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, affordable just for you.
Welcome to yet another edition of our program, Democracy Watch. I am KG Busari Ahmed. It's coming to you on the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Lagos Channel 10. With me tonight on the program is the resident electoral commissioner for INEC, is Olusegun Agbaje. Welcome to the program, sir.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
About, yes, it's still less than 2 months.
About 58 days.
About 58 days or so. Nigerians will be going to the polls to elect their leaders in different aspects. National Assembly, the presidential election.
Assembly on the 25th of February, and then the state governorship election, and that will say Assembly on the 11th of March 2023.
How prepared is INEC, especially in Lagos State?
Well, let me say, because INEC Abuja, INEC Lagos, we are working together in the area of supply of materials we are going to use for the election, particularly non-sensitive materials, and some of the sensitive materials, particularly the beavers. All the beavers we need in Lagos State are already now in Lagos State, and I would say the commission is getting ready, but we won't have used to collect all their PVCs, because that is the major task for the commission now.
Talking about beavers, we've heard so much about it, but some of us may not know. For the rest of those who do not know what beavers is, what is beavers?
The voters accreditation system. That's the machine we are going to use next year for this election. and it is going to be one of the things that is going to make the election to be a different one from the ones we have been conducting. Successfully, this outgoing year, we used it very well at the Ekiti State government election, and later on we also used it successfully at the Osun State government election. And Nigerians have seen the goodness in that system, and I believe that with INEC now going national with this device, that it is not going to be business as usual.
Talking about PVC, how much, like the success of election rests on the PVC people having collected and those who have not collected. And recently you were talking about the collection that have so many left in your custody, not necessarily Lagos, that is of INEC. How far have you gone? Have they been coming to collect?
They have been coming, and in fact, during this holiday period, at least in Lagos, we have been able to do more than between 13 and 15,000 PVCs have been collected between Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday during the public holidays and the weekends. Because we now work at the weekends, not just Monday to Friday, because of those who will claim that they work on during the week, and then we give them weekends to come and collect their PVCs. And even during the Xmas period, people also came. But in Lagos State, the total PVC that we have in our custody now, the ones we have collected from headquarters is, I would say we have collected over 7.5 million PVCs. And so far, about 5.7 million have been collected. We still have about roughly 1.7 million yet to be collected. Out of this 1.7 million, about 900,000 are those of 2010, 2011, 2014, 2018, 19. Okay,
you did say that it's about 1.5 million are yet to be collected.
About 1.7, out of which about 900,000 are for the old PVCs. That is 2011, 2015, 2019 PVCs.
For those that are yet to collect this, how much of voters' education are you into to ensure that those people come around to collect? One. Then secondly, most people have had to talk about when they come to your office, they would ask them to come back another day.
That is not very correct. Okay. I would say in terms of voter education that both at the state level, local government level, and even national level, regularly this is made, the announcement is made on this, is on the television and other platforms of television stations. We also have this by our national office. And then at the state office, we also move around to churches, mosques, market spaces, and so on. Also at local government areas, we also talk to stakeholders and also go to churches, mosques, and marketing with leaders and women to talk to their leaders, also encourage their people. Because in some areas, traditional rulers also assist us to talk to their chiefs. We also go back to their localities to talk to these people. And most of these are still going to continue to do, because it's not going to be here. Between 6th of January and 15th of January, we are going to work for the education area level, RA level, which in the local parlance is referred to as world level. So that many people will also come to collect. Some people are claiming that our local government offices are far from their residences. So that's why the commission has held between 6th and 15th of January. We'll move down to that level so that people can also come and collect their PVCs.
As we speak now, your database, what do you have in it as regards registered voters in number?
Well,
why I ask this is that recently in Osun State they said that it's like kind of over-voting. So in your database, how many?
Well, that
what
is
do you
a
have?
matter of court, so the court has not decided on that one. So what I would say is that at least we have about 93.5 million nationally. And in Lagos State we have about 7 million and about maybe 42,000 people registered to vote in this coming election.
Okay,
that's why I say total something that we have now is about 1.5 million PVCs. But like I said, out of the 900,000 that are old PVCs, we cannot get people to collect them. Many of them are youth corpers, students of higher institutions who were here registered and left before the PVCs arrived in Lagos State. And therefore, many of them could not come back to collect again. Some people have also relocated from Nigeria. Some have gone on transfer to other places, to the government worker company or factory workers. And some have even died.
Yeah.
So apparently, all those ones of the old of 900,000, the ones that we believe most sincerely that people should come to collect now are the ones that are very correct. But you see how many people still coming out to collect old PVCs also from us. But the ones that the enthusiasm is greater is that of the new police of last year, so this year.
That brings us to the issue of transfer of PVC.
They are
Are we
part of
still
it.
on that?
No,
Are
no,
people
no.
still allowed to?
No, everything stops in 31st of July this year.
Okay. So if someone has not been able to transfer now,
They will
it's
do it
gone.
after the election.
It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Talking about, you did say that some PVCs or many are yet to be collected. What happened? I mean, when is it going to stop?
It's
The
not
collection.
It's not going to end on the 22nd of January next year.
So that people who have not been able to come should.
That's why I say between
Come on.
between 6th of January and 15th of January, the commission is going back to the RA level. We should make people now to come. Many people will come, and we believe many people are going to come at that time because that will be closer to their various residencies, and
Okay,
then they will come out to collect. But even as we talk now, in Ojo, in Odofin, in Surulere, in Alimosho, as we talk, people are trooping out. So, this morning we have had so many calls from there about the number of people that are out there to come and collect. Just yesterday, talked with the 7,000 cars were collected in Lagos State. Yesterday, collected.
For record purpose, how many people have requested to transfer or that you've done the transfer for?
Everyone that requested for transfer, the transfer has been done, and all the PVCs are now in Lagos State.
Yes, I understand.
And all
sir.
those who were also registered between last year and 31st of July this year, all the PVCs are already here in Lagos.
For record purpose, sir, like how many transfers have you done? Those who have transferred out of Lagos.
Who transferred out of Lagos?
Yes.
That may not be easy for me that to do for Abuja to tell all the details of those either who transferred to here or who transferred from here. That is the record that will be available from the national headquarters.
Okay, maybe for the sake of those who didn't really hear, how many do you have in your custody that are yet to be collected? Maybe for emphasis.
I said we say have about 1,700,000 PVCs, and out of these, about 900,000 are old ones. That many of them will not be collected. At least about 400,000 to 500,000 may not be collected again because many students of higher institution, many couples who are here that time had finished and left before the PVCs arrived. And so some of them have even done transfer in other areas throughout the year. Some government workers or company workers have also been transferred. And many people have even left Nigeria for good. And some have died too.
So if you look at the situation in Nigeria today, you discover that recently there have been recorded cases of INEC facilities being attacked. I remember that of the other ones, but that of Ogun State is the one that really, got us talking. What arrangement have you made should that occur just within a few days before the coming polls?
The issue of attacking INEC facility, like I said at one function that I just left this morning, and the INEC facilities are like any other, either it is federal, state, or local government facility in any area, it should be owned by that community. And that community must see it as a joint effort, not just that of security level. But in Lagos State, particularly the police commissioner and the commander of the civil defense corps, they have been very much assisting us to ensure that all of our facilities are properly protected. Here at the head office, we don't have problem. Then going to all the 20 local government areas also, we also have presence of the police there, so that at least to give us some level of comfort that we have protection from security agencies. And we are telling the community too that this facility is their facility because it cannot be built overnight. But I know that whatever happens in any part of Nigeria, this election will go on as planned.
Yes, that's facility. Any strict security measure being taken concerning your materials?
As I have already said, the IG has given instruction. The Commissioner of Police in Lagos State is doing a lot to ensure that our facility, particularly the beavers, are well protected from any assault from anywhere.
We shall be going on break. When we return, we come back to the Resident Electoral Commissioner in Lagos State, Olusegun Agbaje. welcome back. We're here, we've been speaking with the Lagos State Resident Electoral Commissioner of the INEC, Olusegun Agbaje. We've talked about so many things, especially the issues of attacks on the facilities of the INEC across the country, though it may not have happened in Lagos. We've talked about the issue of PVCs being collected. We've talked about those who have left theirs still with the INEC office. So many things. Back to you, sir. Lagos State is a very peculiar state. I can see the local government you have there, and we can see that there are LCDAs. How there are LCDAs in Lagos?
I know, like in other parts of the country, but INEC only deals with the one recognized by the federal government,
by the
federal
government.
Local government, which are 20 in Lagos State.
Okay, and it has not affected the. Even in the
no, it
doesn't affect anything. Okay. Right now, in Lagos, like I said, it is a peculiar state. How do you intend to curb thuggery before, in terms of education, better education? How do you intend to curb thuggery in Lagos State during and after the elections? What is INEC doing?
Like the commission has always insisted that the job of the commission is to conduct election. There are other agencies who are also to ensure that the area is made conducive for us to conduct that election. Among security agencies that are saddled with this responsibility, the police is the lead agency to ensure that we have a peaceful environment before, during, and even after the election results must be announced. And we have ICES, Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, where we have all the heads of security agencies in Lagos State and the INEC as members, so that we have been putting heads together to see what is happening, how we can avoid problems here and there before, during, and after the election results have been announced. And I believe with the robust arrangement we have in Lagos State that we are still going to meet in January and even in February before the election. So the security agencies are also mapping out areas. We also are also looking at areas where we had challenges in the past, to let them also be able to put into their own system and see what we can do to assist us to have peace.
I'm aware that the Independent National Electoral Commission has done so much in terms of voter education, but yet we still have what we call voter apathy. What are you doing
We will continue to talk to our people, but that job also, again, is not only for INEC. INEC is part of our responsibility to enlighten our people. But I believe that you are even doing, as an organ of the federal government, NTA, the Federal Radio of Nigeria, Radio Commission of Nigeria, all have responsibility. Even private stations, they all have responsibility to also get Nigerians enlightened. And even political parties have responsibility. Even the candidates have also responsibility to let people know what is happening, because they are the final beneficiaries of whatever all the agencies and INEC are doing. So I don't see why they too should not be able to also place advert to let people know, to go and come and collect their PVCs, how they are going to vote. I know by from January, we're also going to go out more in the area of even educating them on the election procedures, and so that people can get used to various patterns of voting and so on and so forth. So this we are going to see. I'm sure the station will also get to hear some of this when we start in January.
Usually after elections, there's always going to tribunal, litigations here and there. Is there anything that INEC is doing to ensure that loopholes that could lead to all this would be blocked?
What I want to see is that we want to see what even the politicians themselves are doing, political party leaders and politicians generally, what they are doing to ensure that this type of situation is minimized. Because if you look at INEC elections, also you look at the party elections, congresses, conventions, and so on, you see a lot of people and criminal and more. We are now in court for things that are not done by INEC. Elections conducted by parties within their own party, as against the one conducted by INEC for all the parties. So apparently, they are the ones that need to be talked to. And I believe that they are getting the message. Because as Nigerians are getting aware of their responsibility, and they see INEC also improving in its own operational capabilities, that really as Nigerians will trust INEC, they will believe in what INEC is doing, then we'll have less acrimony going to court and even fighting by thugs and so on. Because all those who claim to be thugs, I believe they are human beings and they belong to different families. So all these, I believe, various segments of Nigeria, the churches, the mosques, they have the traditional institutions. They have areas that they also need to address to ensure that we have peace in our elections.
Now, let's look at it this way. In Lagos State, like the political parties, some of them don't even have offices that you can trace them to in Lagos
Many
State.
of them have, all of them, in fact, all of them have offices in Lagos State, and we have the addresses.
Of their offices?
All the
and you have identified the
all
offices?
the political parties have, yes, we have records of that.
Is it all of them that have gubernatorial candidates?
No, I think about 16 out of 18 parties have candidates for the election in Lagos State.
Okay, and that is not about causing any problem?
No. If the party didn't conduct any summary to make them to have a candidate for their party, it means they don't. No, parties are not supposed to have candidates for all elections. They think it's only House of Assembly that they can win. They focus on that, and then they get if they get that one, at least they are okay to go on for future references. But if they think they have the capacity to be able to face for presidential, national assembly, governorship, state assembly, then there is no problem in that area also. But it is their own responsibility. It doesn't affect our next job. If you say you want to bring your candidate, we will accept if it is within the regulated time. But if you don't bring, we will not penalize you for that.
Like you said at the beginning of the interview, you did say that elections will be coming up in the next, about 58 days.
25th of February to be precise, and 11th of March.
What advice do you have for Nigerians, especially Lagosians?
The advice I will have for Lagosians is that they should continue to support INEC in its operations. And in that regard, they also should also believe in what we are doing. We are not saying that INEC is going to be 100% perfect. But even in secondary school or university exam, once you score 70, you are already on A. And particularly those who are operating PVC, many have called us today. The crowd is, I think the crowd will have to, naturally, will have to be there, but we are trying to see how to manage the situation to ensure that everybody gets it. So, and that is why the commission has decided that between 6th and 15th of January, we'll go down to the level to ensure that many people are also captured. And we still come back again after that 15th to the state office, to the local government offices, up on the 22nd of January to ensure they are able to get their activities. We want to advise them that they should please support us, cooperate with us, and let us do our work well.
Thank you so much, sir. We've been, for about 35 minutes or so, we've been speaking with the resident electoral commissioner for Lagos State of INEC, Olusegun Agbaje. It's nice having you on the program, and we appreciate you, and we hope that next time you will be with us.
I will. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, sir. So, join us in Science Sensation next week when we'll bring you another episode of the program. It's been KG Musari Ahmed, your uncle. Thank you.
There is only one station that offers a capital. A station where professionalism and class come to play. So in whatever we do, be it news, sports, politics, information and culture, entertainment, tourism, education, documentaries and kids programming, we set the standard others want to meet. Until then, no one does it better. Balance